Sagittarius. This is Dawn of Embracing Dawn, and this is a timeless read for you. So for Sagittarius that are just tuning in, whenever it is that you tune into this message, this is when you are destined to hear it, and whatever message unfolds is meant for you then. So let's get started with a high energy fractal. It is a divine guidance card, and that will give us some direction, what area of life we're going to focus on. And then after that, we'll use some tarot to really get into the message. So this is a brand new one. I've never seen this come out before in a reading. It's number 34. It's beautiful blues. So that would be the higher chakras. So let's look into 34 and see what the message of that is. I really don't know. Reflections. Okay. So Sagittarius, there's a great beauty in all of our life experiences. Although you feel sad and down at times, Spirit is reminding you that this is what can facilitate your greatest growth and evolution, both as a soul and as a human being. You are truly being watched over at this time. Don't fear the darkness within. Remember, without the darkness, there can be no light. This is the time for a quiet reflection and inner exploration. Through it, you will discover your light and know what needs to be changed, so you may live a more authentic life. So this is a time, Sagittarius, that you may be experiencing some squishiness, some discomfort. Maybe there are some life events happening in your life right now that you didn't anticipate, you don't feel entirely great about. You know, maybe they're not coming across as positive, so to speak. But as it says, you know, we need that balance. We need the balance of the light and the dark, the light attributes and the shadow attributes of our lives in order to see the beauty, you know. So you may be going through a little bit of, well, definitely, Sagittarius, you're going through a bit of a shift here in one area of your life, or maybe multiple areas of your life. And things always kind of go through those tower moments, you know, those shake them up moments when we are breaking through things or breaking free of things. So let's pull some tarot and get a little bit more information about your message here. Wow, I just can't believe this. You saw me shuffle the cards, but you have got 3 of the same cards as the last one. We're just gonna go with it and see what the reading unfolds. And if it's not feeling like it's truth, then I'll stop the reading and we'll do it again, okay? But there's something in this that says for me to just go with this, so we're gonna do that. You have a ton of fire energy, which is your energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, that's you. 4 of your 6 cards is this energy, and the other 2 are Pentacles, which is earth energy, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So whenever you come across this, you know, whatever this evolution is, this shift in you, this being able to see, and I just want to get the right word again, 34, just to focus on it. Reflecting, yeah. So whatever darkness is evolving or coming up or surfacing for you right now, whatever triggers, whatever old memories, old patterns, archetypes, whatever challenges you're facing right now, could have a lot to do with someone else that is also a fire sign, or it could have to do strongly with someone that is an earth sign as well. So let's just get started. You've been facing some challenges. Just get right off the hop. This Wands energy is that fire energy. That's the glass. Sorry, my glasses are all wonky. That is that creative force. That's the getting things done, you know. But this is about challenges. The 7 of Wands is about defensiveness. It's about challenges. It's about feeling like you've been put on guard about something. Somebody's kind of put something in your face, or you've been presented with some knowledge that has made you feel defensive. It's put you on guard about something. And just know that, you know, you have a right to feel that way with whatever this is, especially if you're facing a bit of, some shadow energy, if some shadow stuff is coming up for you. You are evolving and you're ever growing, and you're clearly going through a shift or evolving through a longer shift, Sagittarius. Something has come up for you, and it could be multiple somethings or one something, where you've been put on guard, you've been put on the defensive, where you're not feeling, you're feeling like you have to defend yourself or hold back with something. And we've got, on top of that, we've got the Four of Wands. So you are breaking free of this. You are breaking through this, but this is through looking at the shadow self that you're going to break free. So the Four of Wands is about security, freedom, comfort in the home, celebration. So your home life or your familial existence, whatever way that shows up for you in your life, Sagittarius, there is harmony to be had. There is balance to be had. But you've got some shadow work that you're moving through, or perhaps it is that there's another fire energy within your household that's contributing to this, and they've got some shadow work to do as well. But however that's working, because we're mirrors for each other, right? We show each other our stuff that we need to deal with, whether that's intentionally and consciously, through that loving exchange in the relationships, or it could be unconsciously and unintentional just by the interactions and how life events unfold. We're shown those mirrors, and there's shadow work that's coming up for you. There's stuff that's bringing up triggers for you, Sagittarius, that are connecting to this, where you're feeling like you're on the defensive. You're feeling like you're stuck. You're feeling like you can't lash out, but you're definitely on guard. You're not trusting the way that you did, and you're moving through that. You've got to look through this. I've got to slow my words down. I'm sorry. I keep reminding myself, because the messages come so fast that I want to keep my mouth up with my messages, and it flies too quickly. So I'm sorry. I'm going to try to slow down. So there is harmony to be had in this situation, Sagittarius, through looking at the shadow work. It is uncomfortable. Yes, it sucks. It feels like it sucks in the moment sometimes, but it's really for the benefit of your evolution and your life's path and those around you. And in order for you to be authentically who you are truly meant to be, that true, that longing, that true soul longing, you have to be able to express. So moving through this defensiveness and looking at what's creating that trigger, did somebody say or do something that's brought stuff up from the past for you, where you're now looking at it and, okay, now I'm on guard. Now I don't feel bigger, better, stronger about this particular situation, person, and you're in this mode of working through that and looking at it. Look at it from all perspectives. Sit in it, sit with it, and really call on your higher self, call on your guides, whether you believe in that or not. Just intend for it. I call on my support team, I call on my guides. Please come and help, give me messages, guide me through this. And something is going to break open and break free. You're going to come to a new understanding and crystallization. And I know this because you've got the Six of Wands here. So this is, again, fire energy. This is your energy. But this is all about success and achievement. And this says recognition. So whatever you're moving through, it may be even that you do have the upper hand with this 7 here, that you do have the right to feel the way you feel. You're not wrong with whatever has brought this trigger up for you, or brought this shadow work up for you. You aren't wrong in your gut with feeling the way you feel. However, it is time for you to move through that and transmute that energy. Bring yourself and your home, because this is something happening in the home, with this 4, you know, because this is bringing back harmony in the home. And if it's not, then it's something outside of the home that is definitely influencing the harmony within the home. Okay, so that's really what this is about. And this energy can definitely be transmuted, and you can achieve a new level of connection, a new level of success, a new level of, you know, fire and creativity together within the family dynamic, whether this is with your primary partner, with your children, with extended family, whoever it is that you may live with. It'll be different for everyone, but it's communication. You've got to now, with the Knight of Wands here, take some action, and this is the more fire energy again. So you've got to take some energy. This really could be all about you so far with all this fire in here. This could really just be representing your personal journey around whatever this is. But then you've got the Knight of Wands here, and this is that middle, usually around age 25 to 40, 45 in there. They haven't reached the pinnacle of their mastery. They haven't reached the pinnacle of their wisdom, of whatever it is, but they're very much well on their way. It's not a youthful energy, it's not impulsive, but this is the one that takes action. This is the one who, you know, follows his passions and takes the risks. So maybe it is that you've been wanting to, or you've been taking some big risks, you know, in your life. You've been embodying this Knight energy of the Knight of Wands, and what's happened is that has brought about some triggers for you. That has brought about some situations that have sort of set you back a little bit and sort of rocked you on your heels, and you've had to move through those triggers, move through those the baggage, so to speak, you know, the old stuff that's connecting to this, in order to bring about better harmony and that achievement and success. It could be that, you know, rather than being defensive, you need to lose that energy and really just be open and be expressive and speak your truth from a place of integrity. And that will help to open things up with whoever may be having a difficult time with this transition of energy with you. So we've got here too the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So this is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now the page is the most youthful. They're usually under 25. This is a feminine figure. Usually they represent a physical person in your life. They don't have to though, but this, and it can be any identity, although this is a feminine in the picture. The energy of it is feminine, but it doesn't have to be a female, so to speak. So this is about, you know, being committed to learning. This is about fresh eyes. It says luck here, but this is really about fresh eyes, taking on a new project, being that student, looking at things from a learning perspective, gaining new knowledge, really being committed to that process, and allowing yourself to be taught. And then on top of that, you've got the Knight of Pentacles, which again is earth, and it's usually about material gain, financial, material comforts, that kind of thing. And the Knight is more, he's more evolved, or she, or this is a masculine image here. The energy is more masculine. However, it can be any identity, once again. And the Knights are that intermediate energy. That's the energy that's between 25 to 40, in around there, 45, where you're in this place of mastery. You're gaining, you're not in the place yet of mastery, but you're really gaining all the skills. It's a big learning curve, you know, and you're learning very, very quickly. And this is going to bring about, you know, this beautiful material gain with the luck here. But you've got to trust. You've got to trust in yourself, because this Knight is cautious, is sensible, is methodical, is slow to, it can feel like he's slow to make progress, but with this page energy and this youthful exuberance of, you know, being so excited about learning and studying and committing to this new, how do you say it, this new, not outlook, that's not what I'm trying to say, but it's the word is not coming through. This new perspective or direction, you know, whatever that pertains to. It just feels as though for those Sagittarius that are connecting to this, that you have embarked on something fairly new. And it has brought up, as all evolution does for us, you know, all upgrades, it's brought about some challenges within your relationships, within your home connection, really, very much so, that is also connected to whatever this is. So this could be something that's happening outside the home. This could be connected to your job, your career, a shift, a change. It could be anything really, but with it being Pentacles, it's about more closely connected to the material, to material gain, to financial success, to abundance in that form, having the creature comfort, so to speak. And this process is definitely bringing you that, but you're experiencing the hiccups of, you know, spiritual evolution, where it's things are going, and then, oh, something's happening in the dynamics here. It's brought me back to this place that I've seen before. I'm familiar with it, but Sagittarius, you're not going to sit in that space for very long. You know, you're moving through that, and you've got to take the action of the Knight, you know, with your Knight of Wands here. Take that action. You've got to be the one that breaks this pattern, that sees this for what it is, whether it's an echo experience that's really the universe seeing, if you're really ready for what's next, or if you're going to repeat the same loop, you know, whether this is baggage that's coming up for you to clear so that you can finally move forward and trust and be in a new space. It's going to be different for everyone, like I said. However, universally, you know, the message ultimately is the same, that it's shadow work. There's a bit of shadow work that is going to lead to some very beautiful things, but you need to commit to that, you know, to that shadow work a little bit. So let's take a look at some crystal energy. This is not the deck I was thinking of, but that's the one that's in my hand, so that's the one we're going to go with. I really believe in those signs, so let's just take a look here and see. These are really high fractal images as well. We're going to pull two just because that's what I'm being told to do. So we have got lodestone, earth embrace, and clear quartz, light embodied. Look at that, earth embraced and light embodied. This is the shadow work with the light work. This is exactly that harmony. This is exactly that. That's phenomenal. I don't know where to put this, sorry. I'll have to put them on top of each other. So it really is about that balance. It really is about, you know, integrating and go, yeah, there it is. It's about integrating that higher balance of doing the shadow work, doing that, you know, that going within and really looking at things and then connecting it with spirit and seeing it from a different perspective and losing the ego. You know, our ego gets involved so often, and it's important, it plays a role, but it is not supposed to run our lives. You know, that's definitely not the case. Let's pull another oracle here, and then I'll pull some bird energy because it feels like this is unfinished somehow. Renewing your life, getting rid of the clutter. Radiant vitality is filling my life. So this is a process, Sagittarius, that you're going through right now that is completely shifting your family dynamics, completely shifting your financial dynamics. Whatever this is, it's really kicking things up for you in multiple ways, but it's affecting the home, your harmony in the home right now. And know that you've got to stick with this. You've got to transmute this energy and understand that it's going to bring about great success for you. You know, you've got to become clear on it, because again, we've got that balance with the earth and the sky again that's coming in through those cards. That's interesting. All right, so let's pull another. We'll pull some bird energy, some of my favorite energy ever, and see what they have to say for you. Oh, there's one. Let's see if another one wants to just pop out, or if we're going to choose it. They've been popping out more and more lately. And please remember, click like and subscribe for me. I'd really appreciate that because I want to be able to work with as many people as I can. Okay, so the first one that popped out is Robin. New growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. There you go. It's exactly the same thing. It's exactly it. So this is, don't pay attention to the echo. See it for what it is, and it may be whatever's happening is connected to experiences you've had in the past, but it's time for you to transmute that energy and see it differently or deal with it differently, you know, and to really be able to open up the harmony that is there to be had, but you need to be heard very clearly. And then the one that we chose is hawk energy. Pay attention. Pay attention. And the hawk is that overseeing, you know, that's that bird of prey, that overseeing, that deep insight, keen, perceptive energy. And it is a powerful message is being communicated to you now. So exactly, there you go, Sagittarius. We really came into the key of the message near the end here with those messages about, this is about you taking action, moving forward, and paying attention to all of the signs and the synchronicities, you know, around you. And don't shy from whatever this is, whatever this, you know, this conflict has been, whatever's put you on guard here. Don't shy from that. You've got to look at it. You've got to face it. Face the shadow, you know, and that means going within to look at it. And then possibly, once you've done that, coming without and facing the source of that so that you can have communication. That conflict doesn't have to be like cantankerous, right? It doesn't have to be explosive or volatile. You can express and have conflict with another that is peaceable as long as you both respect each other and have integrity, you know. So if this is a hard message to deliver or a hard boundary that you're setting or something you really need to express that you feel may be difficult, don't shy away from that. It's important. It's the way that you deliver that message that is the key, right? And I just want to, okay, let's pull this. For some reason, it's just not, I don't know, it's not feeling finished. Let's just pull on some animal energy just to get a last read on this and see how it all aligns. Whoop. Okay, well, that's the one then. This is Horse Spirit 33, master number. Freedom is yours. So this is really all about whatever this is the key to your freedom. Whatever this is pertaining to, Sagittarius, for those of you that are connecting to this or that are somehow, you know, this vibrates right for you. Whatever it is that you're going to transmute through this process of what's happening right now, this is freedom for you. Freedom for your family. This is, and this could be emotional, spiritual, financial, material. With the pentacles being in here, I would say it's definitely got a connection to the material, to the financial abundance that is available for you, that is ready for you. This freedom can be yours, but you've got to stick on this path. You've got to clear the shadow energy and believe that as you do that, you are elevating, you are integrating, you know, you are coming into this beautiful space with this reflecting. It's got a clear purpose for your ascension, for your life path, and for the life path of those around you that are clearly going to be influenced by this. So Sagittarius, this is your reading. I really hope it benefits some of you, and I'd love to hear, you know, any kind of feedback if it does. And please remember to live big and shine your light bright. Until next time.